The world is searching for a sign in the neon lights, looking for a logic that can heal the heavy nights. But the wisdom of the ages is a riddle to the wise, hidden in the shadows where the humble spirits rise. We speak of a message that the clever can't define, a melody of grace that's dancing on the vine. It's the foolishness of heaven that breaks the pride of man, unfolding like a blossom in a cosmic holy plan. Not many were the noble, not many held the gold, yet the stories of the lowborn are the ones the angels told. He chose the weak and weary to silence all the strong, turning every heartbeat into a redemption song. In the quiet of the morning, when the boastful voices fade, we see the foundation that the Master's hand has laid. No man can claim the glory, no soul can take the crown, for the love that lifted us up is the love that casts pride down. Behind our rhythm, the pulse within our soul, the righteousness and purity that makes the broken whole. Our boasting is a whisper of the name that set us free, a witness to the wonder of the cross's mystery. So let the world keep spinning in its intricate design, while we rest within the mercy of the Savior's soft outline. The simple truth is singing through the chaos and the strife. The foolishness of God is the breathing room of life. I could speak the tongues of angels, or the secrets of the deep. I could move the highest mountain while the silent city sleeps. But if the melody is missing, if the rhythm isn't kind, I'm just a clashing cymbal leaving harmony behind. I could give away my treasures and surrender to the flame. I could capture every title and remember every name. but without the heart of mercy, all the effort is in vain. Like a garden in the desert, waiting for a drop of rain. This love is patient, walking through the fire and the frost. It doesn't keep a record of the things that have been lost. It isn't proud or boastful, it doesn't seek its own way. It's the light that keeps on glowing at the closing of the day. Covers every failure with a blanket of soft white. It believes in every promise, even in the dead of night. It hopes beyond the horizon, and it bears the heaviest weight, walking through the narrow door and opening the gate. Prophecies will wither, and the knowledge soon will fade. The partial things will vanish like a ghost in the arcade. But when the perfect comes to greet us, and the shadows flee the room, the seed of love we planted will be in eternal bloom. Darkened glass, watching all the shadows of the temporal things pass. But soon we'll see clearly, face to face and heart to heart, in the love that never ends, and the life that's just the start. There's a seed within the garden that is waiting for the rain, a body sown in weakness that will rise above the pain. We are walking in the image of the dust upon the floor, but we're reaching for the handle of a bright and open door. Listen to to the secret that the evening wind will blow. We shall not all be sleeping in the valley down below. In a moment, in a heartbeat, in the blinking of an eye, we will trade our heavy garments for the colors of the sky. For the trumpet sounds a rhythm that the mortal cannot keep, waking up the dreamers from their long and dusty sleep. The perishable vanishes, the temporal takes its flight, as we wrap ourselves in fabric made of everlasting light. Where is now the sting of sorrow? Where is now the grave's decree? The victory is written in a soulful melody. The law was once our burden, and the sting was deep and wide, but the grace has washed the shoreline with a never-ending tide. So stand within the stillness, let your soul be firm and fast, for the labor that you offer is a thing that's meant to last. Nothing given in the spirit is a waste of time or breath. We are dancing on the ruins of the sting of cold and death. From the first man in the garden to the second from above, we have found the path to glory in the center of His love. The harvest is approaching and the sun is rising high, as we join the cosmic chorus in the cathedral of the sky. There's a light that's shining brightly through the cracks within the clay, a treasure held in jars that feel the pressure of the day. We are pressed but not defeated. We are struck but not destroyed, carrying the promise through the darkness and the void. In these fragile frames of ours, the life of God is shown, a strength that isn't fashioned from a power of our own. Though the outer shell is wasting like a leaf upon the breeze, the inner soul is growing with a supernatural ease. We carry in our bodies all the dying of the light, so that Jesus' life may sparkle in the middle of the night. Death is working in the moments that we spend upon this shore, but life is blooming in the hearts of those who want for more. Our courage when the shadows start to grow, for we look to the eternal that the world can never know. These light and fleeting troubles are preparing us await a glory far beyond the reach of any earthly gate. So we fix our eyes on visions that the human eye can't see, for the scene is only passing like a summer melody. The unseen is the bedrock, the unseen is the real, the touch of the invisible that only faith can feel. Let the jars of clay be broken, let the inner light break through, for the Spirit of the Master is making all things new. From the sorrow comes the singing, from the darkness comes the day, in the treasure of the gospel held in vessels made of clay. If the tent we live in crumbles and the ropes begin to fray, we have a house in heaven that will never pass away. We groan within this longing to be clothed in something bright, to step out of the shadows and be swallowed up by light. He has given us the Spirit as a guarantee of more, a down payment on the beauty waiting on the other shore. So we walk by faith and vision, not by what our eyes can trace, moving through the cadence of a soul transforming grace. The love of Christ constrains us like a river in its bed. Since one has died for all, then all the old desires are dead. We no longer live for self-rule or the prizes of the earth. We are walking in the rhythm of a supernatural birth. Behold, the old is vanished like a mist upon the sea, and everything is starting in a fresh new harmony. We are new creations rising from the ashes of the past, finding that the first things are eclipsed by what will last. Given us a message, an embassy of peace, that the war with heaven's kingdom has finally found release. We are ambassadors of mercy in a world of disconnected noise, calling every wanderer to find the Savior's joys. Our sin and sorrow, though he knew no stain at all, so that we could stand up righteous and be lifted from the fall. Now we dance within the favor of a God who calls us friend in a new creation story that will never have an end. If the tent we live in crumbles and the ropes begin to fray, we have a house in heaven that will never pass away. We groan within this longing to be clothed in something bright, to step out of the shadows and be swallowed up by light. He has given us the Spirit as a guarantee of more, a down payment on the beauty waiting on the other shore. So we walk by faith and vision, not by what our eyes can trace, moving through the cadence of a soul transforming grace. Christ constrains us like a river in its bed. Since one has died for all, then all the old desires are dead. We no longer live for self-rule or the prizes of the earth. We are walking in the rhythm of a supernatural birth. Like a mist upon the sea, and everything is starting in a fresh new harmony. We are new creations rising from the ashes of the past, finding that the first things are eclipsed by what will last. He has given us a message, an embassy of peace, that the war with heaven's kingdom has finally found release. We are ambassadors of mercy in a world of disconnected noise, calling every wanderer to find the Savior's joy. He became our sin and sorrow, though he knew no stain at all, so that we could stand up righteous and be lifted from the fall. Now we dance within the favor of a God who calls us friend, in a new creation story that will never have an end. Walking through the city of the forgotten, our shoes were worn thin by the pavement of the old ways, following a cadence that had no heart. We were moving to the pulse of the air around us, a frequency tuned to the desires of the wandering mind, lost in the static of a world that was fading out. Every breath was a repetition of the same tired story, a cycle of shadows where we were dead even while we walked. We were children of the storm, drifting without a compass, until the silence was broken by a sound that came from beyond the stars, a low and steady vibration of hope that began to shake the very foundations of our sorrow. But mercy has a way of finding the ones who aren't even looking, a rich and heavy abundance that pours like golden syrup over the bitterness of the past, because of the great love He had for us. Even when we were cold and unresponsive in the ground of our own making, He breathed the rhythm back into our lungs. He made us alive together with the one who conquered the silence, raising us up with a strength that didn't belong to our tired limbs. It is grace that saved us, a pure and uncut grace that flows like a river through the dry valleys of our spirit, washing away the dust of who we used to be. And He raised us up into the higher reaches, seating us in the celestial galleries, where the stars are just specks of dust. We are resting now in the quiet confidence of the heavens, not because of the speed of our feet or the cleverness of our tongues, but because of the kindness found in the one who holds the keys. In the ages to come, He will point to us as the proof of His immeasurable riches, showing the world how His goodness could transform a whisper into a shout. It is the gift that cannot be bought, the treasure that cannot be earned, a sovereign melody played on the strings of our souls by a master who knows every note. For we are His craftsmanship, His living poetry, molded by the hands that shape the mountains and the deep blue sea. We are not a factory product, but a bespoke creation, hand-etched with the signature of the divine. Before the first light ever kissed the morning dew, He had already sketched the path for our feet, a series of good works laid out like a garden for us to wander through. We are walking into the destiny He drew in the quiet of eternity, living out the colors and the lines of a masterpiece that is still being painted by the brush of grace, revealing a beauty we never thought we possessed. Remember the time when you were on the outside looking in, separated by a wall that seemed 1,000 miles high. You were strangers to the promise, travelers with no home, watching the lights of the city from the darkness of the hills. But now in the blood that speaks of a new beginning, you have been brought close, right into the heart of the fire. He has broken down every fence and every barrier, dismantling the hostility that kept us apart. He made the two into one, a single new humanity, breathing the same air of peace, reconciled in one body through the cross, where the old divisions were buried forever. Now we are fellow citizens of the light, family members in the house of the Father, built on the solid bedrock of the truth. The foundation is deep and the walls are strong, held together by the chief cornerstone, who ensures that every angle is true and every line is straight. We are a temple rising, a sacred architecture where the Spirit loves to dwell, a house made of living stones that pulse with the rhythm of the eternal. We are the dwelling place of God, standing tall in the groove of a love that will never, ever end, as the music of grace plays on forever through the halls of our hearts.
Walking down the boulevard where the freedom starts to bloom, leaving leaving all the heavy chains in a quiet, empty room. It's a liberty of spirit, not a license for the fall, but a call to serve each other, answering the highest call. Don't you let the heavy burden of the law begin to weigh. When the Spirit's got a rhythm that will guide you through the day. If you wander in the shadow, you will miss the golden light. But the Spirit leads the dance that keeps the soul within the right. Now the garden's growing steady in the soil of the heart, where the bitterness and anger are eventually torn apart. First the love comes like a sunrise, then the joy begins to flow in a steady swinging motion that the world will come to know. Peace is sitting in the corner with a cool and quiet grace, while the patience takes its time in this frantic urban race. Kindness is the language that the weary understand, shaking hands with every stranger in a dry and thirsty land. Gentleness is cooling like the evening's purple hue, keeping every promise that the Spirit made to you. Self-control is holding steady when the world begins to spin. There's no law against the harvest that is rising from within. Crucify the old desires, let the new life take the lead. In the Spirit's perfect garden, we have everything we need. If a brother loses footing and he stumbles in the street, don't you look away in silence from the dust upon his feet. Lift him up with gentleness,
with a hand that's soft and kind. Keep a watch upon your spirit. Leave the judgment far behind. Carry one another's burdens as the day begins to fade, fulfilling all the law of love in the coolness of the shade. If you think you're something special, you're just fooling your own mind. For the work is in the walking, leaving vanity behind. Let the one who's being taught share the good things that they hold with the one who speaks the truth, more valuable than gold. Don't be fooled by the illusion, for the Lord is never mocked. What you scatter in the morning is the door that you have unlocked. If you sow into the shadows of the fleshly fleeting night, you will reap a hollow harvest when the morning brings the light. But if sowing in the Spirit is the way you spend your time, you will reap eternal beauty in a melody sublime. Don't grow weary in the doing of the good and honest deed, for in time the rain will fall upon the tiny hidden seed. At the season of the harvest, we will see the fruit arise. If we do not lose our courage under gray and heavy skies. So as long as we have breath, let us labor for the rest, helping every soul we meet, putting kindness to the test. I will boast in nothing else but the cross that set me free, where the world is gone and buried, and a new life breathes in me. Before the foundations of the world were ever laid, before the silver moon was hung or any light was made, we were chosen in the silence by a love that has no end, predestined to be holy, on a grace we can depend. Adopted into royalty,
by the pleasure of His will, to the praise of all His glory. Where the restless heart is still, He has poured out every blessing from the heavenly domain. In the beloved one washed away the shadow and the stain. Redemption is the rhythm through the pouring of the blood. Forgiveness like a river, like a cleansing holy flood. He has lavished us with wisdom and with insight deep and wide, with the riches of His mercy, where the humble ones reside. He made known the secret mystery of the purpose that He planned, to gather all the universe within His mighty hand. In the fullness of the timing, everything beneath the sun will be joined in perfect harmony until the work is done. Legacy of grace, working out the counsel of the glory of His face. We who were the first to hope in the promise of the King are the notes within the chorus that the heavens start to sing. Now the seal is on the Spirit, like a promise in the dark, the guarantee of all to come, the bright and holy mark. To the praise of all His glory, let the melody ascend from the start of the creation to the world that has no end. We were drifting in the currents of a world that lost its way, walking in the shadows at the breaking of the day, dead in our transgressions, following the spirit of the air. With a heart of disobedience and a mantle of despair. But the mercy of the Father is a deep and wide abyss. He loved us when we wandered with a grace we couldn't miss. Even when we fell away, He brought us back to life, raising us to sit in glory, far above the worldly strife.
is grace that is the anchor, it is faith that is the key. Not a work of human effort that could set the captive free. It's a gift that's freely given, so that no one starts to boast of the things that they have gathered on this wild and rugged coast. For we are His craftsmanship, the work of His own hand, created for the good works that were written in the sand. Before we drew a single breath, the path was laid out clear, walking in the light of love, casting out the ancient fear. Strangers once far off and left outside, without a hope or promise in the turning of the tide. But now the blood has brought you near and broken down the wall, making peace between the nations, offering a home for all. He is the cornerstone of all, the building rising high, a temple for the spirit underneath the open sky. No longer guests of foreigners, but citizens of light, growing in the holy structure, shining through the velvet night. I beg you, walk with dignity, according to the call, with a low and humble spirit, giving grace to one and all. Bear with one another in a love that's deep and true, keeping unity of spirit in the work we have to do. There is only one body and a single spirit's flame, one hope that is the anchor of the calling that we claim. One Lord and one faith, one baptism in the stream, one Father over everyone, the center of the dream. But grace was given to us all in measures of the gift, to help the heavy-hearted and to give the soul a lift. He descended to the lower parts and rose above the sky to fill the entire universe, from the earth to way up high. He gave the teachers and the prophets and the healers of the soul to build the body of until the brokenness is whole, until we reach the unity of the knowledge of the Son and the stature of the fullness of the work that He has done. Children tossed by every wind that blows, by the cunning of the world and the vanity it shows. But speaking truth in love, we grow in every way in Him, who is the head of everything, whose light will never dim. So put away the former self, the life of old deceit, and let the mind be made anew with a rhythm that is sweet. Put on the new humanity, created in the right, and walk with one another in the beauty of the light. Be imitators of the God who loves you like a child, walking in the sacrifice, the gentle and the mild. Let no course of foolish talk come falling from your tongue, but let the songs of gratitude be the carols that are sung. For you were once the darkness, but now you are the light. So walk as children of the day and put away the night. For the fruit of light is goodness and the truth in every part, finding what is pleasing to the Master of the heart. Take no part in works of shadow hidden from the eye, but let the light expose the truth beneath the open sky. For it is a shame to mention what is done within the dark, but everything becomes the light when it catches just a spark. Awake, O sleeper, from your rest, and rise up from the dead, and let the morning glory fall upon your weary head. Watch carefully the way you walk, not as the ones unwise, but making most of every hour under shifting autumn skies. Don't be drunk with wine that leads to losing of the soul, but be filled with the Spirit, let the rhythm take control. Speaking to each other in the psalms and holy songs, making music in your heart to the place where grace belongs. Always giving thanks for everything to the Father and the Son, patient till the daily race is run. For the love is like a mystery, like a bridegroom and a bride, walking in the light of day, with the Spirit as our guide.
Finally be strengthened in the power of His might. For the struggle isn't flesh and blood within the neon light. We wrestle against rulers of the darkness and the air, against the spiritual forces and the shadows of despair. So take up all the armor, stand your ground against the day, and having done it all, you'll find you're standing in the way. Gird your waist with truth, let the belt be tight and strong, for the journey is a marathon, the road is winding long. Put on the breastplate made of righteousness and grace, to guard the heart from every dart in this lonely, crowded place. And for shoes upon your feet, let the peace of gospel lead to every corner of the earth, to every soul. Take the shield of faith to quench the arrows tipped with fire that fly from every corner of the world's frantic desire. It will cover you in safety when the battle starts to swell, and hold you in the stillness where the Holy Spirit's dwell. The helmet of salvation and the sword the Spirit brings, which is the word of God that makes the soul spread out its wings. Praying at all times within the Spirit's quiet breath, watching with persistence through the shadows of our death. Make the mystery known to all the humble and the weak. I am an ambassador in chains, but I will not be still. I'll speak the message boldly by the power of His will. I didn't come with eloquence or wisdom of the wise to paint a clever picture for the watching of your eyes. I came to tell the testimony of a love so deep, a promise that the Father made, a promise He will keep. I decided to know nothing but the one who bore the cross, to count the gain of all the world as nothing but a loss. I was with you in the weakness, in the trembling and the fear, with a message not of human words, but one the soul can hear. My speech was not implausible or persuasive words of men, but in the Spirit's power, where the life begins again. So your faith would not be resting on the wisdom of the earth, but on the power of the God who gave the Spirit birth. Yet we speak a wisdom to the ones who've reached the prime, not a wisdom of this age or of the rulers of our time, but a secret hidden wisdom that was destined for our light before the ages ever turned their faces from the night. No eye has ever seen it, and no ear has ever heard, no heart has ever fathomed the beauty of the Word. What God has prepared for those who love Him in the day is deeper than the ocean blue and wider than the bay. For the Spirit searches everything, the very depths of God, the path that all the prophets and the holy ones have trod. We have received the Spirit that is not of worldly mind, that we might know the treasures that the grace of God defines. I didn't come with eloquence or wisdom of the wise to paint a clever picture for the watching of your eyes. I came to tell the testimony of a love so deep, a promise that the Father made, a promise He will keep. I decided to know nothing but the one who bore the cross, to count the gain of all the world as nothing but a loss. I was with you in the weakness, in the trembling and the fear, with a message not of human words, but one the soul can hear. My speech was not implausible or persuasive words of men, but in the Spirit's power, where the life begins again. So your faith would not be resting on the wisdom of the earth,